Hey guys, welcome back to some Gilded Guardians. As we continue progression in this game, kind of interesting to see. I got a ping from Discord about an hour or two ago that said there was something coming that we have been waiting for. That's right, it is not guilds, it is not artifacts. If you guys are familiar, it is beasts, it is pets. I want to break it down in this video, show you exactly what we're looking for. And interesting enough, when I got this ping, it says coming November 2024. Now I know my camera covers up a little bit of this, but you can see all five different beasts. Three of these are epic, some of these are legendary, but overall you'll notice November 2024. I'm like, that's now. That is like literally right now. Today on my phone, it is November 19th, so we only have 11 days left, maybe 12 depending, but we only have a couple days left in November, which makes me think with the season just ending, we could see the beast as early as tomorrow, which would be kind of crazy, or it could be another week iteration and dropped right at the very end of November. I want to hop on Token Trove. I want to look at this. I want to go through what beasts were originally meant to do, and I want to show you because we still have an incredible amount of questions on how they're going to build them out. What are they going to look like? What are their skills and abilities going to be? So let's first of all hop over on Token Trove and take a look at this. So these are the Guild of Guardian pets. This is how they are built today. So we do have 4 different rarities, which we'll look at in just a minute, because these are common beasts, which you can see run about $2. Then we have our rare beasts, which run about $10, $15. Then we have the epic variation, or really the stronger ones, which are about 30 to 40 bucks, as you can see right now. And then we have the legendary ones. Now, legendary beasts, of course, are running about $200 each. Don't know exactly what they're going to do at this point, but I'm assuming that if they have a big impact in the game, and I'm also assuming that they are going to have a big impact on the game, I'm getting them possibly now before the price goes up, before the release, before we know exactly what they do, could be very beneficial. We also don't know if there's going to be any additional beast release, or if they are going to be, again, similar to what we've seen before, where these are the founder beasts, which of course, if you bought your beasts forever ago, it seems like, I'm talking some of these are years ago with the founders, when they started building out these beasts, when they started building out the game, picking up some of these legendary beasts might have a really big game-changing impact when it comes to conjunction, when it comes to what they are being utilized within the game itself. Now, me personally, I do have Cadmus. I do have this pet already bought. Again, waiting to see exactly what comes out of it. And I also do have Selena, the horse, which is the scout. Now, you'll notice, though, there are also 3 pet types. There is a scout, there is a worker, and then there is a hunter. So all 3 of those beasts are going to have different viability, which I'm assuming within Guild of Guardians, they're going to be used in different aspects, or even in different aspects or different parts, variations of the game themselves, because originally, and it says that this is still under changes, currently being revised, this is what the pets did originally. Now, if you remember, traditionally with the energy boosters that we've seen, the energy boosters have overgone a ton of changes and really, in my opinion, degraded the value of those energy boosters very fast over the last couple months. So we've seen a lot of changes in there, but the pet summary is what I wanted to look at and what I wanted to break down. Like I was saying, pets are creatures that can bind to your team, which give it various benefits. I don't know if this means that it is going to be on a very specific team, or if it's going to be just in general, kind of the utilization of what we see with artifacts, or if they have to be specifically, such as increased crafting resources, increasing item drop chances, or dungeon rewards. Now, overall, when I think of bigger picture, knowing this game pretty well, when I think of crafting resources, that would be an absolute game changer. So thinking of possibly looking at the worker right here, passive generation of crafting resources. So you're not going to have to do anything. This is going to be passive, and you can maybe set the beast on what you want it to do. Let's say, for instance, I want to craft intelligence gear. It can periodically generate crafting resources. I don't know if they're going to tie this to the energy regeneration, similar to what we see with the guild aspect and what we have with the skills and the talents within the guild aspect. I don't know exactly how that's going to look, but it can generate resources, or is it just going to be random? In that case, are they going to open up the crafting resource bench? Are they going to make more slots in there? Are we going to have the ability to essentially put a beast in there with the crafting resource? And that's essentially where that beast is going to live. Now, scouts increase dungeon item drop chance. Now, the only thing that is worth it at all in dungeons is, of course, when it comes to the crafting chest. That when you think of the tier 5, the tier 6, even the tier 7 gear, the item drop chance, I don't know if that's going to include the fragmented heroes that we do get out of dungeons, or if that is going to just include the items we're getting in general. So looking at the gold, looking at the chest, looking at things like that. And then I'm kind of curious with the hunter pet. So increases dungeon completion rewards. So for me, a dungeon, what I think traditionally like a dungeon would be the adventure mode. That is where I don't know if increasing dungeon completion rewards, is that going to make a big difference when you're going in a dungeon and you're sweeping it or you're auto running it? Doesn't mean you have to go in there and you have to run it manually to get the actual dungeon completion rewards, the chests we see at the end of the adventure mode. Again, that's really a question. And then, of course, when it comes to the rarity, is it going to be very similar to what we see with our traditional heroes, where the common has 1 skill, epic has, or excuse me, rare has 2, epic has 3, legendary has 4? Are they going to build them out skillable or scalable like that? Are they going to have these pets that have the ability to level up? Could you put skills on them? Or is it just going to be a certain percent? Because my thought is looking at even here, passive generation of crafting resources, where let's say the common is 1%, rare is 2%, 3%, 5% for legendary, that it crafts faster or you do get more resource generation. Again, a lot of speculation because we don't know exactly what they're going to release, what it's going to look like, but I am definitely going to be covering it like we have ever since Guild of Guardians went global, went live. The couple of things that we're seeing, a couple of the really sticking points, and I want to hop over to the game and kind of show you what we're talking about. So looking in here, server maintenance is coming down, which makes me think we might have the servers come back up and the pets might be there when the server does come back up. But looking at the adventure mode, like it was kind of saying, with getting more loot out of dungeons and things of that nature, when I look at the Stormkeep, this is the loot that it makes me think the rewards you can get out of here. So if I can generate additional rewards out of here, that's pretty cool. Don't know if it means more gold, don't know if it means more chests. We're going to have to see exactly what it looks like, or if it does mean more fragments or more shards for the Guardians themselves. Again, there's 2 beasts that are kind of tied to the adventure. We also don't know, and again, the other question that I really got is, are they considering, anything else the adventure? Are they thinking maybe the endless mode could be an adventure mode, or any of these other modes could be additionally adventure mode or adventure-like modes, where the beast or where the pets could have a really big variant? And I'm sorry if I do say beast, because AFK Arena I've played for so many years and we do have beasts in there, but in here I believe they're calling them pets, but they are very similar and I use them actually in both games pretty interchangeable. So overall, guys, going in here and doing your sweeps, I have done this and I've been farming out. As you can see, we use every single thing in here every single day. We sweep these in the entirety. So this is going to give me additional resources out of here just for owning a pet. That is going to be pretty cool. In my opinion, it's going to be pretty cool. We're going to have to see, but I feel like the biggest impact is going to be the worker, where if we're going in here into the crafting, again, I don't know if we're going to have more slots, don't know if the beast is going to live in here, don't know if it's just going to provide us more additional energy to build all these out, or is it just going to be randomized resources that are dropping in here? Only time will tell exactly what we get with these beasts. But again, I'm super excited. We're going to pick up our final and last beast probably in the next couple days. That way we have all 3 of our legendary pets in their entirety. All right, guys, so that is going to do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.